Hi everyone, my name is Mitch Hansen. I am the marketing manager for AquiSense Technologies, and today we are going to be going over the procedure and how AquiSense goes about making an ad. We'll be going over the consistency in our brand identity and kind of why we go about this process that we have for our ads. So AquiSense Technologies is primarily a business-to-business company. So LinkedIn is our primary social media platform. We spend most of our advertising focused on that because it is B2B. And as you can see, our advertising over this last year has been, in our terms, fairly significant. So our ads have been getting this year about 140,000 views. So, these are being seen, and it's important to get the consistency and the brand right. Um, so we are going to be using Adobe InDesign, and this ad that we're going to be creating has some background to it. So I've been working for AquiSense for the last 5 years, specifically on marketing. I work closely with the CEO and the sales team to create the brand identity and the different aspects that go into our ads. So I just wanted to show you two examples of some of the ads that we've created in the last little bit to show the brand identity. So you can see we have a very obvious blue, some green, our logo, and then some of our products and some of the messaging for our ads. So today we're going to be creating just a test ad within this same brand identity, specifically with Adobe InDesign. So this is Adobe InDesign. So first we need to set up the parameters of what the dimensions of this ad is going to be. Because we use LinkedIn, we will be looking at their image sizes. So we'll just go right here, sponsored content is the right size for us, and we'll be using that. So I've already actually input this. So within Adobe InDesign, you would go to File, down to Document and Setup, and you'd put in the size that you want for that. Again, it's already set up, so we're good to go. I've taken some precautionary steps beforehand so that it's pretty easy, it's pretty fluid to kind of go through here. So first, I've actually got everything kind of built off to the left, so I'll just kind of pull things in as we need, and then we'll kind of build from there. So we will grab the header and the title first, and just slide that right over. So here, we'll have a nice captivating title for the ad. We'll go ahead and grab the description box and the footer with our logo and our call to action. And just slide those right over. There we go. So we'll turn that back off. So you can see it's kind of starting to build its shape off of the brand identity that we talked about, or that we showed a little bit earlier. Lastly, we're going to pull in the image that we're going to be using, and we'll just snap it there. So what you can see there is it snaps to the left-hand side, that green line, and then that pink line centers it. And so it just kind of snaps in place. So we'll just drop it there. And this is the basic build that we're going to be going off of. We'll add some words and touch on it and everything. The image I actually got from a nice website called Pixabay. The reason I use this, it is free for commercial use. So all these images that are on here are free to use. You just download them. You have to create an account. And yeah, easy. It's great. I love it. So I already downloaded that. I already put it in here so that it fits nicely within the space that we're going to be using. It fits within our third grid line, which is great. And then the text box is on the other side. So it's a little balanced. So here, we need to create a title. So we'll just come up with something very fancy and fitting for this class, for this video. AquiSense employs skilled learning from COM 603. And then we'll also grab something for the description box here. This communication course provides new insights for leaders in UVC LED technology. So here we're getting close. And then for the call to action, this is going to be just a link So we don't need to add anything that in terms of, how to contact us, our email or website or our phone number, all that. It's just going to be linking directly to our website, this specific ad that we're building. So we don't need to worry about all that. What we can do is just learn more here, because it's going to link to, let's say, some fake ad that we're going to have where there's going to be a landing page where this would go to talk about, COM 603 and how AquiSense benefits from it. So we'll just have learn more here. And so currently we have our logo, a footer, a nice image, a description here, and then our header. So AquiSense uses Futura Light font for all of its headers. So we've got that set up. We use Helvetica Light for our body text, and then anything that's big, like a call to action, would also use Futura Light. So we have that set up. Everything looks right. So what we're going to do is then export this, and then you'd export it there, and you would set up a JPEG or a PNG file, whatever you would want. Now there are a couple more things that you can do that I set up already that you can utilize. So you can see there's other little boxes. So within the ad that I showed you earlier, it had our AquiSense Blue. So if you click on this box here, let me switch views. You can just drag this out to however long you want it to. We snap it to the frame that we already set up so that it's not extra long. It wouldn't actually show up, so if we drag this out further and then you go back to the actual view, this is what the ad is going to export as. So if you'd export as a PDF or a JPEG, that's what you would actually see. You wouldn't see all this extra if you extended it up and out. So this blue is our AquiSense Blue, which you can set right here. I've actually titled it AquiSense Blue, and AquiSense, that's the AquiSense Green, which is right here. And so those are our two colors that we primarily use. This is just set to a transparency, which you can control right here. You can see that that is fully solid, and then you can go 0, which is fully transparent. I typically put it at around 80 to 70, so we'll just stick to 75 or 76. That's fine. And then you can see some more transparency here. This green is solid, and then these other boxes that are slightly at an angle, you can just do that by twisting it, and you can actually see the numbers, the angle that it sits at. I kind of like that right there, just to kind of give it a little bit more design. So yeah, this box right here sits perfectly in between this green and this blue, and it should allow us to snap it. There it is. So you see those little green arrows allow us to snap directly in between the header and that green bar down by the footer. So once you're done kind of playing around with everything, you've got everything where you want it, then you can go ahead, we've already talked about this, export, and then you would title it, and then click save in the file that you want it. And then what you'd end up with is an ad that is consistent with the AquiSense branding. Granted, you'd want wording that fits within, the science that we use and everything, but that is a general overview of our branding, the colors that we use, the fonts that we use within our company design, and it gives you a bit of an introduction to Adobe InDesign and the large variety of things that you can do within this platform. So I hope you learned a little bit about how to do this, and a little bit more about our company and how we go about our marketing. Thank you for your time. Bye.